girl Lauren Brie back in the reaction video because by the title, I'm reckon to BossMan Dlow exposed twice. Texas transmission drama explained.
Show two things gonna be for certain, you heard me? I'm gonna do that follow-up story, man, with this juicy man. Yeah, man, now, as y'all already remember, man, I'm gonna reach out to y'all more just in case y'all don't know. Alright. A couple of days ago, BossMan Dlow was quote-unquote exposed by Texas transmission. Indeed, it was just a couple of days ago, maybe 3 or 4, that we found out that BossMan Dlow is allegedly a Philipsburg booty buster.
What?
But we don't just be believing people willy-nilly, you know what I'm saying? The only reason why this thing had any life in the first place, you know what I mean? Because the quote-unquote transmission sat up there and had receipts, you know what I mean? All receipts, bro. I'm talking about from the DM inside of the official DM on Instagrams. Letting it be known to us that he wasn't messing around with BossMan Dlow because all BossMan Dlow wanted to do was bust cheeks for free. You gotta dig what I mean? And then BossMan Dlow, he came out, he responded and said, bro, check this out, man.
Wait, he said, no.
Nobody come up on me in the streets is gonna be.
That shit said just in my real name.
Crazy story.
Lord, so you is that. That shit definitely confusing. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry God made me this pretty. Understand? I appreciate you for being around. I never did that. I don't want to be all over the blogs and just looked at you.
In an interesting turn, twist of events, you know what I mean?
See, scratch that. No, hell no. If this person said their name is Justin, you ain't supposed to respond back. They supposed to get blocked. Why you still?
You know what I'm saying? The Texas transmission came out and let it be known.
Yeah,
it was happening on BossMan Dlow whole time, you heard me? But get what?
I mean,
it's
messages do be fake,
so with no further ado, let's get right off.
Somebody gotta confirm that phone number.
You wanna dig what I mean, man? We gonna come on right on back because it gets better. You know what I'm saying? It gets more crazy. You know what I mean? What I said, man? Now it's time to lay that law, man. But let's get off to this content.
Just the BossMan situation. BossMan Dlow never messaged me. It was AI. It was edited. It was photoshopped. I did everything good with the video of him texting me because my homegirl, it was my homegirl's phone. She messaged a real female. She's a popular influencer that I hang out with. So I made it seem like he messaged me, but he never really messaged me. And I made a fake thread of me texting myself back. I know it sounds crazy and I just did all this stuff on the internet for attention, but I was bored.
Bored?
And I thought it was funny.
You could ruin somebody's life like that talking about bored.
Now I know it's not funny because I'm really with this man's career and his money. I'm sorry, you guys. Y'all can bash me, y'all can hate me. I really don't give a fuck.
Like I said, man, real crazy, bro. Real crazy. And these type of allegations, man, they can just outright destroy somebody's career, man. Like, this is already known. We seen Chingy go through this.
Sydney Starr.
Nah, his career was done.
Made some allegations. Started some rumors.
Yep.
That you and her had a relationship.
Yep.
In 2014, Sydney openly admitted, which I think was very classy, and the
damage was done at that point. Though.
Exactly. So
she
classy.
The damage was done. So how that even happened? I remember I had a show. Me and Chris had a show. I think Twister was there as well in Chicago. Before Chris went on, you know, me and the crew and everybody, you know, we going on stage. We finna go up there and go on stage with Chris and just check the show out. Well, with some girls who we thought was all girls on stage in body paint dancing.
This is, I ain't gonna lie, I really do feel bad for the men out there because it's like you don't know nowadays. Like, you just don't know. You could sleep with somebody and think that's a female and the whole time it's not a female. I really feel bad for y'all.
Say they're a fan of mine on the picture. I took the picture. Next thing you know, 2 years later, all of this false stuff comes out. Nobody knows nothing about.
Take a picture.
And that's literally how that went.
I don't know if y'all remember, but Chingy went through this. Now, in the beginning of this video, I told y'all in an interesting turn of events, there was more to this story, right? You understand what I mean? Now, BossMan Dlow's alleged accuser, the Geechee. We talking about the Geechee again. At this point, the Geechee is not credible, right? But the Geechee comes back out and said, and it shows, I'm talking about buku hundreds of dollars of bills, man. Y'all know what I mean, man? I'm talking about at least, let me see if I can count it here, man. It got 10 bands. The Geechee got $10,000 worth of blue Hyundais laying on the carpet and it says hush money. You know what I mean? So, hey man, dangerous game. Very dangerous game, because one thing for sure and two things is off for certain. You know this because I tell y'all this, and we done seen it before, us together. We done seen these situations end tragically.
A convicted killer is on the run after he jumped bail, and authorities are on the hunt to find him. This is the man they're looking for, 26-year-old Devontae Four. A jury found Four and another man guilty earlier this month of a transgender woman back in 2021. Fox 5's Tyler Finger is live at the DeKalb County
This is what I be
Courthouse.
saying, like, people be playing with other people's lives. Like, people's not gonna go for that. So for you to not be upfront with that and they find out, people is a ticking time bomb. And they don't want other people to know that they slept with, you know what I'm saying?
For details, Tyler.
Like, I don't condone killing people, but start telling people, because you don't know what people's mental health is. Like, start telling people what you is and what you ain't. Like,
The transgender woman's family is speaking out,
It's
telling
crazy,
her Tara
like,
Molina not only
people
was
take that very
her a hate
serious.
crime, but investigators are insulting the victim.
Right? We done seen the worst come out of situations like this, bro. We seen both ends. We've seen it destroy careers like Young Buck and Chingy. But we've also seen cases where, hey man, people didn't want to be exposed and hey, something ended up happening to the person.
now,
You know,
I ain't
I'm
gonna
not
lie.
promoting.
If you know they trans and you still sleep with them and you go kill them because they say they gonna expose your ass, you you need to rethink. You need to rethink that, because clearly
Lord forbid anything
that's what you like. I don't understand what it's there to hide. That's what you like. You like that. You like that. Like,
It's like that.
wonderful.
But it's one thing to go on the internet and clear up these allegations or whatever the
Like,
case may
that's
be,
like,
and
you-
then come
you know,
back
you-
and have the
you on
money
the
to
other
show
side.
that you get paid, right? So that's like robbery down there. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. While it may be true that BossMan Dlow is a Philibert booty buster, you know what allegedly. I'm not saying that. I'm saying allegedly. While it may be true, at the same time, if he paid you all that money, and you still coming out calling him a Philibert booty buster, bro, you playing a very dangerous game, man.
No, for real.
You know what I did? What I said? Hey, good for content, might not be good for your life, man.
That's the thing,
So I guess
like,
at this point, the only thing.
Everything, like, people be like, okay, let's say he is gay, you know, or I can't say that, but like, let's say he you know what I'm saying, he into that. Why expose that? Like, what's the point, clout? Okay, this man is paying you though. Get your money. Some people would shut their mouth. You're getting paid and you still coming on the internet. Clout is a.
What we can do
People
is
just
sit back
got
and see
clout
what
that
Bossman
money, like,
Dlow gotta say.
clout.
I mean,
They pay
I-
clout
me
over
personally,
morals. Clout
I
over
would
like.
chalk it up to clout chasing, bro. But we done seen examples of this happening to people. Chingy, Young Buck, even though we think the stuff with Young Buck is real, we've seen it. This
Wait,
could
what
affect
Young
and
Buck?
be very detrimental to an artist's
What Young-
career, man,
like,
in a negative way.
do you
Although
think-
we live in the year 2025, where judgment seems not to be passed based on sexuality anymore, but the character of the person or who you portray on the internet, still, we've seen careers end with these type of allegations. And we also seen, you know, dig what I'm saying, lives in because of these same type of allegations, man. Y'all jump in the comment section and let me know, hey, how I feel about this whole entire situation. What conclusion are y'all coming to? Is the Geechee lying? You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying?
I wouldn't even know. I
BossMan
don't know.
Dlow pay?
We don't
you know.
know.
What I mean, that hush money? Let me know, man. Y'all jump in the comment section. I know there's some detectives in there. But one thing I can say, man, is that once you lie, you know what Ray Charles' mama say? You scratch a lie, you find a thief, man. It's indubitable. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds good.
I remember this.
I'm gone, peace.
But like, I don't know, because I don't know these people. Like, he could be, and we don't. I don't know. I just know people just be clout chasing for no reason, and they really be ruining people's careers like that. That's why I know you ruin people's lives by not telling them what it is. And if they know what it is, what the hell you exposing for? Go get your money. He gave you hush money. You still coming online telling us that he gave you hush money? Now your stupid ass might get beat up and no money. Like, what? Like, to be honest, everybody needs to be true to themselves. You know what I'm saying? If you into that whole, you know what I'm saying? Be into that. Ain't no, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of understand why they hide it, because like, look at Chingy. Like, his career was done when that came out. Like, so I understand why they want to be like on the DL, but make sure you pay that money if you want to be on the DL, because stuff like this is gonna happen. But if you like this reaction, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and subscribe to that post notification bell on so you know when I put a new video, and I'll see you in my next video.